Unit 12, Point of View, First, Second, or Third, March 18th. When writers sit down to start a new story, they must consider their narrative point of view, or POV. Is the narrator a character, the reader, or an anonymous storyteller who describes the events? This is an important choice for authors, as each POV unlocks a different box of literary tricks. First-person POV tells the story from the narrator's perspective. They use the pronouns I and me to show everything they witness and feel. This POV immerses readers in the story and lets them share the characters' sufferings, desires, and internal conflicts. It's also great for mystery stories, since it allows the author to reveal each clue as the investigator uncovers it. A variation of this technique is called first-person omniscient. The narrator knows what every character is thinking. An example is The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, in which the character Death tells the story. Second-person POV uses you as if the reader were actually a character in the story. It's uncommon in novels, but it works well in stories that let readers choose their own adventure and make decisions to complete a game book. An interesting use of second-person POV is in Homer's Odyssey, where Homer uses it when referring to the character Eumaeus, the servant of main character Odysseus. Some critics believe Homer does this to demonstrate the deep bonds of loyalty and affection between Odysseus and Eumaeus. Finally, third-person POV uses he, she, and they. There are two main categories, limited and omniscient. Limited POV sticks close to one character, only showing the reader what that person does and feels. A writer can broaden the scope of the novel by using multiple POVs. An example of this is George R.R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire series. In omniscient POV, an unknown narrator explains what every character is thinking and feeling. Many Victorian-era writers used this technique, for instance, Charles Dickens in A Tale of Two Cities. As you can see, writers are spoiled for choice when it comes to POVs. By experimenting, you too can find the best way to tell your stories.